Hey guys, welcome back to Dr. Me.
Dr. You.
Doctor Who?
Oh, very clever.
Yeah.
More like
I
Doctor
walked right
Who,
into that
Doctor
one.
Two, Doctor
So-
Who gives a fuck?
Oh, shit.
I watched Doctor Who Power of the Doctor, the last episode with Jodie Whittaker as the Doctor, and it was an okay episode. It was pretty standard for what's been the Jodie Whittaker era. But she's been great as the Doctor. The writing hasn't been fantastic, but it was good enough.
That's kind of how I feel about it.
Like, it's enjoyable. You can have fun with it.
That summarizes my opinion on her entire time.
But
as
it's
a
not.
Doctor.
It's not her doing. It's just like this is what she's got.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like I liked her as a Doctor,
Yeah.
but I don't think she was like the writing was all that interesting or good.
Yeah.
Really.
There's been a lot of fanfare over the appearance of previous Doctors in the episode and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, who came back? Or is it spoilers? I don't know.
If you follow Doctor Who, you've already been spoiled.
Okay.
But I guess
So I'm probably
spoilers
not gonna watch
for spoilers. Put them up on the screen, Tiffany.
Put them up, Steph.
So Peter Davison, the 5th Doctor, Colin Baker, the 6th Doctor, Sylvester McCoy, the 7th, and Paul McGann, the 8th Doctor. And so they were all in it as like a funny and nice little bit because they had Ace and Tegan, former companions in the episode, which I thought was pretty cool. But the bit that I didn't understand was Tegan was back and was kind of like resentful with the Doctor, and I'm like, she left. She actually said, I've had enough of being your companion, I'm gonna go. And apparently the writers, I guess Chris Chibnall and whoever helped write the episode, didn't know that. It's like they hadn't watched Resurrection of the Daleks, which is not a good episode or not a good story. People are like, wow, this is a great one, and I'm like, I don't believe in you anymore. I've lost faith in your opinion.
That's cold.
The good things about it are taken away by the fact that everything else is pretty disappointing. And it's goofy. I talked about Resurrection of the Daleks in my...
They got
My
goofy
video
in
talks about
Doctor
it.
Who.
Doctor Who was never
That's
goofy.
wacky.
That show is as bad as dead serious as they come, honestly.
No, the Doctor is a very serious role, but everything that happens around them is like so over dramatic, and it's hard not to see
Yeah,
it as
I
being a
thought
bit
it was
goofy.
like complex when Kingdom Hearts got the rights to goofy. But that shit in Doctor Who, that's wacky.
I thought it was cool that they brought back the previous Doctors, but and I actually really liked the way that Jodie Whittaker regenerated.
Okay.
I thought I actually had a lot of fun with the Master. I thought the Master was great in it.
It's a slip and slide.
Ah,
Have fun
get
with your
off.
friends.
I definitely enjoyed that episode. And I think it was a very fitting ending to the era.
As long as it wasn't super drawn out like David Tennant.
No, it wasn't a two-parter where the first part is action and the second part is everyone crying.
I hate how he cries in that. Because it's just like, don't make me feel bad. Get out of here, man.
I was worried that Jodie Whittaker was going to get the Peter Capaldi treatment, which is where he's dead for a whole episode.
I don't even remember. if I'm
No,
honest.
so Peter Capaldi is he's killed because he battles the Cybermen and they kill him,
Right.
and he refuses to regenerate for a whole another episode.
Ah,
And then at the end of it, it's a Christmas one. He's like, oh, maybe regenerating wouldn't be such a bad thing, and so then he does. And I was worried that Jodie Whittaker was going to do it. That she's going to be like, no, I'm going to hold on, because she was kind of, it looked like she was just about to regenerate, and then she was just sparkling for like an hour or something. Being like, oh, I'm going to regenerate soon. I guess they just do that a lot. Like for a while, they're all glowing and being like, oh, it's gonna happen in a sec.
Every time they regenerate, some different bullshit happens. Sometimes they're like conked out for a day. Sometimes they're instantly okay. Sometimes they need
What?
to eat weird things.
The post-regeneration,
Yeah.
yeah, they're always in a weird state. They're always like they're psychotic or, yeah, there's a fair bit of like craziness that comes with the first bit. Just trying to get used to their new body and then
You
take
bitch.
it out on the companion, and the companion just to get through it.
If they have one.
In Modern Who, it depends on who the head writer is. If the head writer changes, then there's a completely new slate Doctor Who's by themselves.
It's a bit weird that none of the modern Doctors came back, but I suppose they're all kind of done with it for that special
Well,
you're talking about.
Well, they did it anyway by having David Tennant as the new 14th Doctor.
What?
David Tennant is the Doctor again.
What?
Yep.
But I thought it was that other guy. What's his name?
Shutigawa. He will be the Doctor after David Tennant.
But what? Is there something that you're not telling me here? I'm confused.
So Russell T Davies is taking the reins of Doctor Who again, and he invited David Tennant to do a few special episodes, which I think is just an interesting way of doing it, being like maybe the Doctor can have an old face again. So that's what they've decided to do.
So he's gonna be another regeneration after this?
Yeah, so they're gonna do like 3
So
specials,
weird.
and then at the end of that, David Tennant's gonna regenerate into Shutigawa.
That's very strange. I don't know how I feel about that, if I'm honest with you.
I think it's interesting.
Interesting, for sure, yes.
I
That's
think,
one word for it.
I think taking risks like that is good
No.
good for the show. Doing something different, doing something that hasn't been done before is good for the show.
I guess. I'm surprised that he wanted to come back for it, to be honest. I
He's-
feel like most Doctors, when they're done, they're like, alright, I'm done. See you later. Never.
Peter Capaldi is definitely one of those. He said, "I'm not coming back."
Like Christopher Eccleston as well. He was like,
He's been doing some Big Finish stuff,
oops, why did I do that?
doing some audio stories, so he might come back with Russell T. But I think someone else involved in Doctor Who, when he was doing it, he didn't agree with them, so that's why he left. So, but because Bad Wolf Productions will be doing it again, it might be pretty much the same experience. So you might not see Christopher Eccleston involved in the TV
Come on.
show.
That's interesting. Kind of makes me want to watch it again, just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
This new generation. Why did I'm fucking up this fight. So
What I
bad.
don't like a lot is when like none of his lines were new, apart from "I know these teeth." I think that's what it was. That's what he said, which is obvious reference to when he first appeared in the show.
Huh.
He was like, "New teeth, that's weird," and now it's "I know these teeth."
Right.
And he's wearing a different costume and stuff like that. And I've seen a video where someone's tried to explain why he's wearing this particular costume and blah blah blah. And I'm like, I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't know. Man, Doctor Who's in a weird state, man. I guess that's what happens when a show goes on for a bajillion seasons.
Yeah,
I
it
think,
tends to happen like that.
it's having a bit of a growing pain because it's bigger than it used to be. It had a lot of success with David Tennant, and it grew as a product, I guess, as a commercial entity under Stephen Moffat. It's maybe not as popular as it was with David Tennant, but it's just a bigger business, and so it's been struggling to manage that since Stephen Moffat managed it through that, and then Chris Chibnall took over and nothing's really happened with it. But I guess Russell T Davies, he's got a new vision for it, because he's like, well, there's a Doctor Who's different now. It's not going to be the same thing that I did before. It's going to be different. So hopefully it's not too cringy.
I guess that's what we can really ask for at this stage.
Yeah, exactly. I've been thinking about writing Damn Legacy again.
Yeah?
Because not like rewriting it. I'm probably just going to tack it onto my little comic idea. And do... Because I was thinking, how come I don't mention these characters in it? This person should be popping up more. There should be more of this stuff.
Have you learned a lot of writing things since you started? And
I
you're
think
like,
it's just because I've been watching things that don't have... that are writing that I'm like, that's not very good. I've just been thinking more about writing than actually writing. And so...
I know that feeling.
Yeah, which is just the way the year has been for me. More thinking about doing things than actually doing them.
Yeah, trust
But
me,
next
man.
year,
My
it'll
entire
be all
life,
different. Next year, I got the whole world as my oyster.
my entire life can be described with, I have an idea for this. Shame I'll never have the time to do it. And times that by about 100 a day, and forever.
Yeah. Well, next year, I'll be living in my own house, doing everything that I want to do. All I have to do is organise myself to do it.
If only it was that simple.
Which would mean like if I need the time to do something, make dinner easy. Make dinner the thing you stick in the microwave, or prepare a
Yeah,
couple of
that's
days
what I
in
do.
advance.
I do a bunch of meal prep, as it's called, I believe.
So you just pull it out, stick it in the microwave,
Yep.
boom, done.
Yep. Exactly.
Shove it down your throat.
It's the
and
ideal
get
way to
working.
live, honestly. So you just have like one like housework day. You know, you do the cooking, you do the washing, you do the cleaning of the gutters,
Yeah.
whatever it is you freaking millennials do these days.
You think millennials clean their gutters? That's funny.
I clean my gutters.
No, millennials don't own houses.
That's true. So true, bestie.
Wait, are we millennials?
I don't know. It depends on what fucking thing you look up. So we were born in the exact worst time
Yeah.
because no one can decide on whether we're millennials or Zoomers. We were
We're
born in the mid '90s.
we're 90s kids.
Because well, you know, I associate it's whoever you associate yourself with more.
Yeah.
And I associate myself more with millennials.
You are
Yes.
you. At the end of the day.
Well, you're a little bit older than us, but you're still in the mid '90s, I guess. It's kind of the same. In fact,
Yeah,
actually, you're
li-
mid.
He's like-
literally.
He's literally in the
mid-90s.
middle of the
That's
90s.
true.
Yes.
But yeah, we're all kind of fucked up like that. Because so the definition of a millennial is someone who grew up in the '90s, but it's like, well, I partially grew up in the '90s. You know, like not all the way.
Maybe Liam and I
Ah,
are more
no,
dead
not again.
center of the 90s.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm alright. Don't worry about
Well,
it.
maybe Frank is. 'Cause
Frank
he's
is
born
dead
in the
center,
middle
1995.
in the middle of 95, whereas we're born early 96.
Yeah. But it doesn't work when he's doing his sucking move. Ew.
He's sucking.
I hate when the
It's
giant
sucking.
eel sucks me.
He's doing it again. I can't chew his teeth when you're doing this shit, man. Get out of here. Oh god, I'm gonna die.
It's
You're a rocket nozzle.
corn. You seen that new meme? New
No,
remix
dude,
meme?
I'm like old or something. That's my excuse for whenever I haven't seen the meme. Explain the
I
meme
heard
to me,
it
Frank.
once and it
Ruin
was
the
like
joke.
interesting. No, it's just like a TikTok of some kid, like little kid being like, "Oh, I really like corn." And some guy goes, "Why do you like corn?" It's like, "It's corn. It's so nice and creamy and pops with flavor." And then someone remixed it, like they remixed like the Yodel Kid and shit. So now it's the new meme.
Have you?
That's literally wholesome 100 what you just said there, Franklin. It just made my whole life better. You know I don't use TikTok, man. I don't understand how that website works.
Oh, I don't either, but
On that
TikTok
interweb.
stuff, TikTok stuff just gets reposted on YouTube.
Yeah.
I will say we might start doing a couple of YouTube shrats. I'm thinking about doing it on my channel, but I'm like, I don't know. I want to test it on this channel first.
I don't know if now's a good time.
I mean,
when the algorithm is currently
we literally have like
busted.
a pile of clips
the
to
best.
post as shorts anyway.
We do. I don't know. I
Maybe
kind of
we
want to
can-
go over them, like trim them down and make them like more concise. But
We can probably do that in our little break we're gonna have.
a little.
Just
Plus
do
this.
shorts when we get out and we get time and just plop them out there.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking like I say funny things every now and then, right, and then like no one like says
No.
anything, and they kind of look away and avoid my gaze. I'm like, oh, why
The
is that
face
so
when
complicated?
you go to the dentist, but you're also a hungry eel, so you try to eat your dentist.
I found out actually I've been watching a bunch of Mario speed runs and shit because that's what I'm doing. I watched this one video that was like an hour long talking about this King Boo fight and like the crazy RNG that fight has. And apparently last time we did this fight, the shine animation that just played there didn't play. It's because you can, if you're doing something during that animation, it or the eel is doing something, it doesn't play. I don't remember what it was, but there's a fun fact for you.
That is a, in fact, fun fact. Take us with us to the next episode. Am I right?
Yeah.
Hello, game.
No.
Yeah.